Okay, good morning and welcome to Daily 3D Revolve. Today I'm going to be doing a Design Spark mechanical tutorial, and I'm going to be going over how to create 4 common household items. First one's going to be a chess piece, the second one's going to be a plate, the third one will be a coffee cup, and then we're going to create a paper clip. So I'll go ahead and open up Design Spark. We're going to go ahead and create this tutorial in inches. And I have a couple of items here at the house that I'm going to be taking measurements from, and I also have a couple of JPEG images that we'll be using as reference. Alright, we're going to go ahead and create a new design. Then we're going to change it to the plan view. And then we're going to go ahead and create our first piece, which will be a chess piece. For that, we're going to use a photo. We're going to pull that photo in. I'm not going to be real specific about sizes, maybe on the coffee cup and the plate and the paper clip, but this is probably good here. This is going to be 4.25 inches. It's a decent sized king. All right, what we're going to do first here is we're going to create half of this because this is going to be revolved around. And the only piece that's not is going to be this cross on the top. That will be extruded. So we're going to go ahead and create our line first. We'll create a line straight down the middle, 4.375, and then we're going to select to click off. Now we're going to Control plus to zoom in, and we're going to start creating this. So there's a couple of ways that we can create this. We can create this with lines, or we can use the spline tool. I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and create it with lines. That would be fine. So we'll go ahead and get our line tool, and then we're going to click on that point there. We're going to drag out to 1 inch, and then we're going to drag up to 0.25, and then we'll drag in. Let's turn off the snaps. Come over here and then click that box so it's off, and then we're going to drag that over, and we're just going to kind of follow. We're going to do our own shape. I mean, we'll just use this as a kind of a guide. Let's do Control minus. I'm going to go up to there, and we'll draw some shapes here. Let's do Control minus. Go to there. Let's do Control plus, and then we're going to pan down. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the line tool again, and then we'll click here where we left off. Go over to there. Okay, so we're gonna stop it right there, because then we're gonna need to create this. We can go ahead and draw this piece, and then we'll just extrude it when the time comes. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and click on this line, the center line that we first created, and we'll do set as mirror. So that way I only have to draw half of this cross. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start there. And this is kind of going to be our own shape, so we don't necessarily have to draw it exactly the same as theirs. Okay, so this is going to be our cross. This will be our part that we revolve. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and let's get rid of this line. Let's actually get rid of the chess piece. And we're going to go ahead and get that create rounded corner tool. We're going to start putting in some rounds here. Nothing really specific. I'm just kind of using the create rounded corners tool to create something that looks decent. I'll probably do everything I'll do everything the same. as far as the rounded corners. Looks like we got 0.03 for our rounded fillets. And this one's going to be different here. I'm going to put a round fillet in there. This is going to be a 4-inch one. Pan up. Let's get the create rounded corner tool. We'll start back down here again. Remember, it doesn't have to be exactly like the sample that we had in there. That was just kind of to get our shape going. Okay, that's going to be our shape. Now we'll just go ahead and trim away some stuff that we don't need. Let's go Control minus. Alright, this is going to be our first shape. We'll go ahead and pull this. Oh, actually, you know what I have to do? Let's zoom in a couple times, do a couple of Control pluses. One minus, Control minus. Okay, what we got to do is put an end, is close this off. So we'll go, ooh, undo. Let's go from there. We need to create a line. Let's go from the endpoint there up to this endpoint here. Okay, now let's go ahead and pull this. We'll go ahead and click on that shape there. We're going to go use our revolve tool, and we're going to select that midpoint, and then we're going to go select full pull. Okay, now we're going to Control plus. Let's go ahead and pan this down. Let's go ahead and spin that. Make sure that our plus there is right in the center, and it is. So we're going to go ahead and go to pull. We're going to select that. We're going to come down here to pull from both sides. Then we're going to drag that out a little bit. Maybe like 0.160. Okay, this is going to be our first piece, chest piece. Go ahead and Control minus. Let's go to the top view. We'll Control minus. We're going to drag this out of the way because we're going to do everything on the same page. Okay, that's our chest piece. Alright, now the next tool we're going to do is going to be a, let's go ahead and do the two that have drawings for them. We'll go get the paper clip. That's going to be our second one there. Okay, we're going to draw this. Oh, looks like it wants to go in the middle there. Okay. Let's get rid of one of them. Oh, it looks like that got kind of janked up. Okay, we'll go, let's Control minus. Put that in the middle there. Now we'll go ahead and full size this, and then we want this to be 1 1/8. So we're going to go ahead and get our little tool out here, a little line tool, and then we'll click. Let's draw a line 1.125, and then we'll go ahead and scale this. Grab the corner there, hold down the Shift key, scale that up, or scale that down, I should say. Control plus. Let's click off of it. Do a couple of Control pluses. Let's go ahead and pan this over. I'm not super concerned about this being matching exactly. I just want it to be close. Okay, that looks good enough there. So we're going to go ahead and delete. Let's go to zoom in. Control plus, Control plus. We're going to pan up. We're going to go ahead and create our lines. Let's start here and just go straight up, and then we'll come over, then we'll come down, we'll come over. I'm going to go straight up to there. come over, and then we'll come down. Okay, we don't necessarily need this anymore, so we'll delete it. We're going to pan down. We're going to come over here with our rounded corner. We're going to go to the midpoint, so right there. Then we'll come from here up to the midpoint. Then we're going to do the same on this one. Same here. All right, now this is going to be our profile shape. We just need to round the bottom here, so we'll go from here, midpoint, then from here to the midpoint. So this is our shape. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and come up here to the views, and we're going to go to isometric. We'll do a couple of control pluses to get over there, and we'll pan over. Okay, now we're going to come to the 3D mode, so we're going to click the 3D mode. And then we're going to drag a little marquee around just the end. We only want the end to select the end point. Okay, so you know when you got it right is that you'll see this little glowing green spot. That means that you got the right one. So now we're going to go ahead and get our circle tool, and we're going to click here. And then we're going to drag out 0.035, that should be good. We'll come back down to the 3D mode. Okay, now we're going to select this. We're going to go to pull. We're going to use our sweep this time. Now we're going to click on until we have everything selected, and this arrow tells us we're going the right way, so then we're going to do full pull. Okay, now we're going to control minus. Let's go ahead and spin this. Okay, this is going to be our paper clip. We'll control minus a couple of times. Then we're going to go back to the top view. Alright, now I'll select all of this. We'll go to move, and I'm going to put this over here. Okay, that's our second object, and then we can go ahead and delete this. That's our profile. We don't really need to keep it. The only time you ever keep your profile is if you want to go back and make some pretty serious changes to the shape. Then you would keep your profile, but I don't need to keep this. Okay, so that's going to be our king chess piece and our paper clip. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a coffee cup. I got some basic dimensions here that I want to use. And we're going to revolve this shape, and we're going to sweep, so it'll give you a good opportunity to use both of those. So we're going to do a 4-inch coffee cup, 4 inches in diameter and 5 inches tall. So now we want to go ahead and get our line tool. Let's pan over here. Go back to the plan view, get our line tool. I guess you could turn on snaps here. We're going to do 2 inches in diameter, 2 inches wide here. Oh, actually, no, let's take that back. Let's click here. Do 1.5. Then I'm going to come up, I'm going to do an actual little base here, and then do a 1 inch. Now we're going to come up, I guess about 3 inches, and then we'll kind of curve the coffee cup up here, another 1.2. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead, use this as our shape. So we'll go Control plus. I want to put a couple of fillets in here, so we'll go ahead and get our create rounded corner. We're going to create some fillets in these spots here. Okay, this should be good. Let's Control minus. Now we're going to go ahead and select everything that we just drew. We're going to come up here to offset curve, and we're going to do a 0.125. So we're going to offset this an 1/8 of an inch. Now you're going to do Control plus. Let's pan this over, Control plus again. Let's get our line tool. We're going to come here from here, endpoint to endpoint. Then we're going to pan down. Then we're going to get our 3-point arch. I want to make this round up here, so we're going to go from here to here. Let's turn off our snaps. Okay. So we got a round top in there. So now we're going to Control minus. Now we're going to go ahead and pull. Let's move this shape first, so it doesn't come over near that one. So we're going to click on the move. We're going to drag that over. We're going to go to pull now, select pull. Going to come over here to this revolve. We're going to revolve from this point. Then we're going to, oh, hang on. Okay, let's go back. Let's do this again. Go to pull. Let's select off of that. Let's click on it. This. Pull. Revolve. Revolve from this point. Then do the full pull. Okay, here's our kind of odd shaped coffee cup. What I'm going to do here is go ahead and pull this base down a little bit. And then I'm going to make this bigger. We'll go to there. Okay. It's kind of a weird shaped coffee cup, but you get the point. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and go to our top view here. Let's go to the front view. Okay, let's go ahead and click this line there, hit K. And then we're going to go ahead and spin this. Hitting K just basically cuts the part in half. So now you have an area that you can sweep. Then we're going to go to plan view, make sure that's straight. We're going to pan this over. We're going to go ahead and get our line tool. I'm going to put a line out here. .25. Then I'm going to kind of come out like this. I'm going to come back down like this. And I'm going to come over like this. Okay, this is going to be our profile line, so we're going to go ahead and add some fillets to that. So we'll get our create rounded corner. And then we're going to round these decent amount. Okay. All right, that's going to be good for that. Now we're going to go ahead and go to the isometric view. I like to work in the isometric view when I do my sweeps. And then we'll go Control plus a couple of times, and then we're going to pan over. Now we'll go to the 3D mode. We're going to click on this piece here. Actually, let's go here like this. Okay, there we got that. See how that little green arrow, the green circle is glowing? That means that we got it in the right spot. So now we'll go ahead and get our circle. We'll click there. We're going to drag out maybe a 0.75 diameter. Enter. Now we're going to come over here to select. We're going to go to the pull. Spin this. Let's go ahead and select that. Select our circle. Now we're going to come over here and use the sweep. And now we're going to click until all. You probably have to do a double or even a triple click to get them all. And then we're going to hit this full pull. Okay. So now we're going to come back here to the top view. Or actually, let's go to the front view on this. Okay, now we're going to spin this around. Okay, so this is going to be our our cup handle. But what we're going to have to do is come over here to the tree, select the handle, go to the move, then we want to move this. Actually, no, undo that. Let's select everything by triple clicking on it, grab that blue arrow and move it up. Now I want to scale this a little bit, so we're going to go over here to the pull, and then we're going to come over here to the scale body, then we're going to click on a point if we can find one. I don't know if we can find one on this. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. So what we can do is go ahead and double click on that. We'll go to pull. Make it a little bit smaller, so we'll go 0.06. Now we're going to do a triple click, go to move, and we're going to move this into the, actually let's undo that. Click that. Let's go to the let's click everything but not the cup. Just go and then go to move. See if this will move. All right, looks like it's moving the whole thing. Okay, that'll be fine. This is going to be our coffee cup. All right, let's go ahead and zoom out. Let's go ahead and select the cup. Let's move this. All right, looks like I'm moving everything, so hold on a second here. Let's undo this. Let's go ahead and spin this. Yeah, you got your other little pieces there. So let's go ahead and grab these. Go to move. Grab the green. We'll move those out of the way, and then grab the blue. No, not the blue. Grab the red. Rotate these 90 so they're up. We'll go to front view. Control minus. Okay, so this is going to be our cup. Go ahead and spin that around. This is going to be our coffee cup. Coffee cup, chest piece, and we can go ahead and select that paper clip. Go to move, and then we're going to grab it by the blue and flip it around. Okay, so you got the 3 items there. Now let's go ahead and select all of your cup, move it over. We don't need that path, we can get rid of it. Okay, now the last one we're going to do is a plate. Go to front view, control minus, let's get this stuff out of the way. Grab the red, just shuffle that over. Okay, now you're going to go ahead and draw a plate. So the plate's going to be maybe like, I'm taking some measurements from the plate that I have here at the house. We'll go 8 inches, so we need to get our line tool. Okay, go ahead and get the line tool, and then we're going to go ahead and draw straight across 4. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in on this. Control plus, let's pan down. All right, this is going to be our plate. So I'm going to draw the plate real quick here. Just this shape first. We'll kind of come down to here like this, then we'll come out to here like this, then we'll come over to here. Okay, we could probably get rid of this piece there. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and add some thickness to this. So we'll go ahead and select everything, and then we'll go ahead and go to the offset, and we're going to offset 0.125. Okay, we'll do the same on this line here. Offset, click that line, 0.125. Now we'll Control plus. Now you're going to get this tool here, which creates corners. So 2 clicks, and then you're going to do the same on this one here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and create a 3-point arch from this point to this point, and I want to round the plate a little bit like that. So then I'm going to move this. So we'll go ahead and get that, move, grab the green, we'll move that up a little bit. Now I'm going to get the trim away that, and then I'm going to trim away this here, and then I'm going to offset this piece down 0.125. So I want more of like a little curve to the plate. And then also I need to put a curve in here. Oops, undo. Okay, something like this. So we're going to go ahead and get our trim away tool. We're going to cut this stuff here. And then we'll go get our, create a corner, and then we'll come over here to this. This is kind of like the plate I wanted to create, but I'm going to do another 3-point arch from here like this. Alright, now we'll get our trim away, and then get rid of this. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and come up here to the create rounded corners. We're going to put a good radius in here. I'm going to create a radius here for the bottom of the plate. Then I want to get the 3-point arch again, create a round from here to here. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and get the trim away. It's kind of a funky plate, but you'll get the idea once we create it. We'll go ahead and get the create rounded corners, go from here. Alright, now you're going to have to get your create corner again, go from here to here. See if it will do that. Might be too far for it. Alright, we'll get your line tool, go from there to there. Okay, this is a decent plate now. The only other thing I wanted to do is make this straight here. So we'll go from that midpoint, we'll just come straight across. Then you're going to get your trim away. Wanted this to be straight. Alright, let's try that one more time. Go from there straight over. Okay. Get your trim away. Okay. So that looks like a decent plate. Now we'll do our midpoint line straight up. Get our trim away. I like the shape of this plate. Now we're going to round these corners over here, so get the create rounded corner. Alright, get our trim away that little piece. Alright, now let's go ahead and revolve this. So we're going to go to pull. Got a little shape there we probably need to get rid of. So let's go to trim away. It doesn't look like we'll have to do it later. So go to pull, click there, click revolve, and then do a full pull. Okay, let's pan over. Let's control minus. Okay, now this is going to be our plate. Okay, came out pretty good, I think. Let's go control minus. Alright, so these are our objects that we have, 4 common household objects. A plate, we have a coffee cup, a chess piece, and a paper clip. Probably what I want to do is get this plate and revolve it. Let's go rotate on the red. So undo that. Go ahead and go to view from the front. Let's go ahead and grab all that and then rotate it. Get your move tool. Okay, grab that red. It's hard to see. Move. Grab red. Okay. Grab this cup. Oops, I didn't get the handle. Okay, let's grab that cup, move it up. Put it over. Now let's go ahead and spin. We're going to put this coffee cup on the saucer there. And we'll go to the view from the top, view from isometric, and then view from the front. Okay, these are our shapes. Just have to go ahead and rotate that. Let's go ahead and spin that and rotate it. This is the only one I can't seem to rotate the right way. Alright, let's just go to front view. Let's go control minus. This is going to be our objects. Let's go ahead and spin this around so you can see the coffee cup. Alright, there we go. Now we'll just get the chess piece, move it over. Go to move. Grab the green. Let's get that, move it over, grab the green. Okay, there you go. Get the plate. Grab the green, move that over a little bit. Okay, so coffee cup, plate, chess piece, and the... let's go ahead and blow this up if we can. Let's go to pull. Let's go to the scale. Gonna have to zoom in to blow this up. Can't really see it very well, it's small. Let's go ahead and select. Let's go to pull. Go to the scale. Control plus. Try to find a point. Doesn't look like it's gonna let me scale it. Probably because I got rid of the center line. Let's go to pull, scale. Yeah, we'll just have to leave it. All right, well, those are our objects. That's going to end today's tutorial on how to create 4 common household objects: coffee cup, plate, paper clip, and chess piece. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed watching and you got some useful tips and tricks out of the video. Thanks again for watching.